Let's try these CSSE 11 plus past paper questions. Two sequences are written out as follows. Sequence A, add 3 each times. 5 plus 3 is 8, 8 plus 3 is 11. Sequence B, subtract 2 each term. 100 minus 2 is 98, minus 2 is 96. Sum of sequence A and B, when you add them together, 105, 106 and 107. First question, what would be the 10th term in sequence A? To find the 10th term, let's find the nth term to make the life easier. So to find the nth term, first term is 5, second term is 8, third term is 11. And they say it is adding 3 each time. Straight away put plus 3n, which means 3 times 1 is 3. To get to this 5, add 2. Found the nth term, which is 3n plus 2. We can check if the nth term is right or wrong. So this is second term. 3 times 2 is 6, add 2 is 8. And this is third term. 3 times 3 is 9, add 2 is 11. So it's perfect. So what would be the 10th term? 3n plus 2. 3 times 10 is 30 plus 2, which is 32. So answer is 32. Second question, at what term would sequence A reach 101? So when 3n plus 2 is equals to 101, we can find the value of n. So 3n must be 99 minus 2 and minus 2. So 3n is 99, so n must be 99 divided by 3, which is 33. So divide by 3, divide by 3. So answer is 33rd term. Which means when n is 33, sequence A reach 101. Okay, let's go to the next one. At what term sequence A equals sequence B? We know the nth term for sequence A. Let's try sequence B now. Sequence B is 100, 98 and 96. Subtracting 2 each time, straight away write minus 2n. When n is 1, minus 2 times 1 is minus 2. But it's supposed to be 100. Minus 2, add 102 is 100. So minus 2n plus 102. Let's check with the second term. The second term, minus 2 times 2 is minus 4, plus 102 is 98. Let's try with the third one. Minus 2 times 3 is minus 6. Minus 6, add 102 is 96. So it's perfect. So that's sequence B, sequence A, sequence B. So at what term sequence A is equals to sequence B? So let's try. So 3n plus 2 is equals to sequence B is minus 2n plus 102. So move all the unknown to the left and numbers to the right. 3n stays here. This minus 2n move to this side as plus 2n. This plus 102 stays in this side, plus 102. And this plus 2 move to the other side as minus 2. So 3n add 2n equals to 5n equals to 100. 5n equals to 100. So n must be 100 divided by 5, which is 20. So answer is 20, which means when n is 20, sequence A and sequence B have the same value. Let's go to the next one. At what term would the sum of sequence A and sequence B equals to 1000? Let's find the nth term for sequence A and B. First term is 105. Second one is 106. 107. So adding 1 each time, straight away write plus 1n. So you don't need to write the 1. N means plus 1n. To get to 105, you must add 104. See, it's the first term, second term, third term. Let's do a quick checkup. When n is 1, 1 plus 104 is 105. Then when n is 2, 2 plus 104 is 106. When n is 3, 3 plus 104 is 107. So, found the nth term for sum of sequence A and B. Sum of A and B. Right. So, at what term would the sum of sequence A and B equals to 1000? So, let's try. N plus 104 equals to 1000. We can find n. So, n equals to 1000. Subtract 104. This is plus 104. Or the other side minus 104. So, which is 896. So, when n equals to 896, the sum of A and B will be equals to 1000. So, 896th term. Remember, this is not GCSE questions. This is a past paper questions for students who are age 10 and preparing to enter to selective grammar schools in the country.